What's good, everybody? It is your boy 5 Wars Deke, and just like last season, the Falcons coming to week 17, 11-4, and with a chance to take the number 1 seed. Funny enough, Seattle is sitting at the 2 seed. Last year, you remember, week 17, Atlanta at Seattle, winner took the 1 seed because we were 11-4, they were 10-5. We ended up winning that game. Saw Seattle again in the NFC Championship at home, won that game. We played Seattle in the regular season this year, won that game. Played Dallas, won that game. Played Minnesota, won that game. Played St. Louis, won that game. And then there's New Orleans, and you know what we did to them a couple weeks ago. Every game that could happen in the playoffs, potentially a rematch. Falcons are already NFC South champions. They've already clinched playing a home game. All we need to do is win, and we are the number 1 seed because of the one-on-one matchups going in Atlanta's favor against all of these teams on the screen, except Green Bay. We didn't play Green Bay. Atlanta's opponent today, not the Colts. The Colts do have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. They are obviously trying to get back to the Super Bowl because, boy, did we embarrass them in the fourth quarter last year. Cincinnati is our opponent today. They are 9-6. They've already clinched the AFC North. They can't get a first-round bye. The 1 and 2 seeds are already locked in place. I'm not sure what they have to play for. They're not going to slip into the wild card. I don't know what they have to play for. So I feel like we got something to play for. They don't. This is like a playoff tune-up for both of us. Maybe a Super Bowl preview. Maybe. Because they could get hot. Oh, and by the way, Merry Christmas, everybody. It is December 25th, 2005. A Christmas game for the Falcons. A potential Super Bowl preview on Christmas Day. Let's get into it. Let's pause 15 seconds for channel identification and go to kickoff. Bengals win the toss. Bengals elect to receive. So here we go from the Big Dome in Atlanta.
And we're ready. Feely kicks it, and we are underway. McGuire.
Oh, no, please, no. Oh, my gosh, the opening kickoff on Christmas is going all the way. You've got to be kidding me. Matthew McGuire. Oh, man. Not Matthew McGuire, bruh. I can't think of a worse start, bro. I can't think of a worse start. As you can see, we've got on some special Christmas jerseys. No green in the Falcons color scheme, but red helmets, red hats, gray pants. You know, it's Christmas. Got to be a little bit festive. Here we go. First snap of the game. Vic looking over the top. Has Peerless Price first down. Give to TJ Duckett. Only a gain of 3 on second down. Vic throwing on the run and incomplete, trying to go to Price, throwing off his back foot. All right, so first time we're seeing the Bengals on offense, and they already have a 7-0 lead. We'll see what the defense can do. Drop back, looking to throw, and it is caught. No, it's incomplete, but it's going to be interference, ain't it?
Incomplete.
Pass interference, number 21, defense.
Yep. Here's another pass play, and once again, a target on D'Angelo Hall, and it's caught for nearly a first down. Give to Cedric Benson, and he squeaks out a first down. No, 3rd and inches. All right. All right, we're in the goal line defense. Trying to get this ball back for the offense here, man. Got to get this ball back. They give to Benson, and he gets the first down because Kearney pushed him forward. Here's another give to Benson, and Benson across midfield, gain of 6. Here's another give, and it's another first down. Cedric Benson. And here's another give. Oh my, they're going to keep doing it till we stop it. They're going to keep doing it. And they try the draw play, it doesn't work. 3rd and 5. It's caught, first down, and it will be a touchdown. It was good coverage, but we let him get loose. You missed a tackle in open space. All right, I gotta make a correction here. That is Rudy Johnson, number 32 for the Bengals. He's their running back. Cedric Benson, rest in peace, is not in this game. Cedric Benson did not come to the NFL till 05. And although it is 2005, this year, this game is about the 2004 season. So Benson not in this game. So my apologies. That is Rudy Johnson. The quarterback is Jon Kitna. Here is a throw, and it is caught. Jenkins inbounds, first down. Here's a give to Warrick Dunn, trying to get as many yards as he can, and only 3 to end the first quarter. 3rd and 7 as we start the second quarter. Big 3rd and 7 here. Vic dropping back to throw. Vic making that throw, and Riley cannot hang on. Our attitude is not where it needs to be. Our attitude is not where it needs to be, and I can tell. I can tell our attitude is off. I can tell. Here's Kitna. He is sacked. There we go. Brooking wants it. Brooking wants it. And it's a fumble! It is a fumble! Who's got it? Atlanta's got it! Ellis Johnson recovers. That was Rod Coleman who came in unblocked. And there's the challenge flag. There it is. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. And what's so funny is the same challenge came up last season in Week 17 against Seattle. Same type of play. Same type of play. This is crazy.
Okay, Dan, what we're going to look for here is...
Come on. You cannot call that a forward pass. You can't.
A pass. I don't know, Dan. It doesn't look like
After review, the play stands. The passer's arm was not moving forward. Therefore, it was a fumble.
It is a fumble, and it is Falcons ball.
First down.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line of the Bengals. Here's Duckett. That's a good run, gain of 5. Vic throws. Oh, Jenkins dropped a touchdown pass. You can't drop that, man. You just can't get no better than that, man. You don't get a better opportunity to catch a pass than that one right there. Here's Vic. He'll scramble. He'll do it himself. Michael Vick will do it himself and get inside the 5. Warrick Dunn is in. Touchdown, Falcons. Let me get one more stop, defense. Let's get one more stop. One more stop right here. Kitna, he's looking to throw, and it is incomplete. What's the flag?
Pass interference. Number 27. Defense.
The ball is...
I don't even know where they're getting at. Where are they seeing these penalties? Where are they seeing? I don't even understand, man. Wasn't that pass tipped? There should be no pass interference there. Here's the give to Johnson, and it's a gain of 3. Another give to Johnson here, and we wrap them up. There we go, 3rd and 5. 2-minute warning in Atlanta. This is a big 3rd down. Big 3rd down. Kitna in the gun. He'll take the snap. Throw quickly is intercepted! McBride! McBride inside the 20. McBride 10-5 and give them 32 reasons. We have officially seen a touchdown on offense, defense, and special teams in this first half. How about it? Brand new ball game now. It's a brand new ball game now. It's 14-14. Took a gut punch on the opening kickoff, man. We were sluggish. We awake now. We awake now. Johnson throws. It's caught. And that is Ocho Cinco with the first down. Here's Kitna. He almost got sacked, but he throws a dot. It is caught by Warrick. Our coverage has been in the right place. Our coverage has been in the right place. We're just not getting the picks. Oh, we almost got one there. Kitna dropping back to throw, and wide open man for a first down. I see him trying to hurry it up. Here's Johnson on a straight drop back. It's a long drop back, a long throw, and it is caught, first down inside the 10. This is a great response. I can't even lie. This is a great response by Jon Kitna. It's a fantastic response on this drive. They give to Rudy Johnson, and he's down to the 5. Less than 45 ticks in the first half. Kitna will give again to Johnson, and he's got nowhere to go. 3rd and goal from the 5. We are officially less than 30 seconds to go. Kitna looks. Kitna throws. Corner of the end zone, and they say it is a touchdown. I don't think it is, though. I don't think he caught that. And there it is. He ain't catch that. He didn't catch it. Come on, we know he didn't catch it. No, you acting like you caught that. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Who you think you is? So glad the booth is looking at this, man. Oh, not even close.
After review, the pass has been ruled incomplete. The catch was made out of bounds. 4th down.
Thank you. And the field goal is good. Hey, this is better than that last game against the Vikings. All right? We got a lot of points on the board today. A combined 31 in the first half. Y'all can't be mad at this. 17-14. Start of the second half, down by 3. Need a good offensive drive right here. Need a good one right here. Vic going up top. Wide open, Michael Jenkins. 50, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10-5. First play is a touchdown. It's a game. Oh, this is a game. Jenkins was alone. He was alone. One-play drives are always cool with me. One-play drives are always cool with me, especially if they end in 7 points. I ain't mad at that. Kitna, a give to Johnson. Johnson has a lane, and Johnson is towards a first down. The give to Johnson. Don't let him through. And he got through, and he might be gone. 40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10 to the 5. Touchdown. We got some fireworks today, folks. Fireworks today. We don't do this either. That's the biggest run we've allowed in weeks. It's the biggest run we've allowed in weeks. Vic throwing, and off the helmet of Jenkins, incomplete. He wasn't even looking for the ball. Here's a toss to Warrick Dunn, and oh my goodness, only 1 yard. Vic throwing, has Michael Jenkins, and Jenkins towards a first down. Might as well go for it. It's Christmas. Might as well. Go big or go home, man. Go big or go home. They want entertainment. They want entertainment. Give it to them. First down. And Duckett goes backwards. Running game ain't even working today like that. Vic throws. No, he's sacked. Vic is sacked on 3rd down, and this drive is over. All right, so now the defense has to get another stop because we're in the same position we were when the half started. Down by 3. Got to get another stop, man. It's crazy. Kitna throws, and it is almost intercepted. Sanders put a hand on it, and then Hall couldn't grab it. Kitna on the rollout. He'll throw across his body, and it is caught. Wow. Ocho Cinco. Gives to Johnson. Oh, and he gets that Yager. 3rd and 10 for the Bengals. Huge 3rd down for this defense. Kitna. He'll drop back. He's got all day to throw, and it is almost intercepted. Good play by the defense. All right. Need a good drive right here, Falcons. Need a real good drive right here. Need something from you. Need something from you. We'll toss to Dunn. Dunn gets to the outside, and Dunn with a gain of 5. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. I'll tell you this, man. We're going to take it one game at a time. We're going to take it one game at a time. But if this is a Super Bowl preview and we see the Bengals again, it's going to be a lot of fun. I can tell you that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Only a gain of 1 right there for Duckett. Vick gonna scramble right up the middle. Too easy. You don't do that to Michael Vick. Are y'all crazy? Easy. Give to Duckett. This is his first big run of the day. Gain of 9. Give goes to Griffith. It is a first down, Falcons. Vick throwing across his body. It is caught by Algie Crumpler. Good catch. Good catch. Here's a give to Duckett. Duckett, good run by TJ Duckett. Let's take it to the 2-minute warning. We're slowing things down. Let's go. Vick's going to scramble here. And Michael Vick getting as far as he can. That's only a gain of 3. 4 yards to field goal range, but remember, we have to be in that middle hash. Got to be in that middle hash. Here's a give to Dunn. Dunn squirting through. Dunn is near a first down. Let's call timeout. Let's call timeout. 1:29 to go. 3rd and inches here. We should get this first. We got to get this first. The give goes to Duckett. We do get the first down. And here we go. It's our second timeout. Definitely in field goal range now. Just can't lose yards. Cannot lose yards. Vick looking. Vick throws. Oh! And it is intercepted at the 1. You've got to be kidding me. We got 1 timeout left. We have 1 timeout left. Oh, this is crazy. They give to Johnson, and he's out of a tackle and almost out of another. That's our final timeout. I can't believe that. Vick just threw a pick at the 1. Gives to Johnson. We're out of timeouts. We can't stop the clock. We cannot stop the clock. Oh my gosh, bro. We can't stop the clock. This is all bad. This is all bad. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Vick threw the pick at the 1-yard line. The draw play, and not a first down, but again, we can't stop the clock. They don't have to snap it. Well, that sucks. That sucks. You just ruined Christmas for all the Falcons fans, man. Wow. I mean, we were in field goal range. We were in field goal range. And it looked like Jenkins was open. I can't even lie. I'm in shock. I'm in shock right now because we lost a game that really felt like a W. Like, that felt like it was going to end in a Falcons W. Oh, my goodness. Wow. This was a horrible season at home. We lost way too. Maybe we didn't need the number 1 seed. I mean, if you want to keep it a buck, maybe the Falcons did not need the number 1 seed because what I think we went, was it 7-1 on the road? We went 7-1, and the only game we lost away from the Georgia Dome was the game in Tampa Bay when Vick got hurt, and we chose to not play him for the rest of the game because we didn't want to injure him further. So Matt Schaub comes in and finishes that game, and we end up losing. That was the only game we lost on the road. So every game Vick started and finished undefeated. At home, we lost to the Saints week 1, lost to the Niners, we lost to the Ravens, and now the Bengals? Man, that's terrible. We didn't need to be at home. We really didn't. Okay, so here we are. Y'all can see the stats. We had more first downs. They had more yards. They had more passing yards. We had that game won, bro. I don't even know how Jenkins don't catch that. I don't. That looked like a game-winning play. I thought it was a touchdown. I did. John Kitna, 8 of 13, 127 yards. Michael Vick, 5 of 14, 122 yards. Both quarterbacks threw a touchdown as well as an interception. Rudy Johnson, he got over the century mark, 119 yards on 16 carries. TJ Duckett was held to 39 yards on 10 carries. Vic, 22 yards on 3 scrambles. Dunn, who was injured, he was injured. Crazy enough, Warrick Dunn got injured on the interception. They never told us what happened, but Warrick Dunn injured on that final offensive play. So we might not have him, which is, again, why we traded for Steven Jackson, who's been riding the bench, but it looks like we got to lean on him and Duckett in the playoffs. Michael Jenkins, 3 catches, 103 yards, and a touchdown. Should have had 2. Should have had 4 catches. Should have had the game-winning. Should have had the game-winning touchdown catch. I mean, dang, we were playing for the win. We didn't want to go to overtime. Warwick had 80 yards on 4 catches. He had a touchdown. Chad Johnson, 2 catches, 33 yards. Ortiz, 2 catches, 14 yards. Pillis Price, 1 catch. Algie Crumpler, 1 catch. Yeah, I don't even know what to say, bro. I don't. We're going to be at home next week. And to be honest, I will gladly take this team on the road through the rest of the playoffs. I don't care. If we just fell to the 3 seed, I'm cool. This team does not need to be at home anymore. The Georgia Dome has been a horrible place to play this year. It's not been good, man. Oh, our fate is in the hands of all the other teams. That's what it is. We finished the regular season 11-5. We went 12-4 last year. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Like, the running game wasn't there. The running game was not there. We had a pick 6. And then because of the fumble recovered in the red zone, we ended up with a touchdown. That offense wasn't really clicking like that for real until that final drive of the game, which is why I felt like we were going to win. I'm rambling. It's fine. We're going to the playoffs. We're NFC South champions back-to-back years. We're good. All right. Sports Center is coming up right now. It's your boy 5 Wars Deep. One love.
This is Sports Center.
I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Browns come away with a 7-point win. The Chiefs won this contest and will now move to second place in the AFC West. In an AFC South matchup, we had the Jaguars win their 9th game of the year. Josh Reed stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Larry Fitzgerald had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Cardinals beat the 49ers. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. David Thornton will be on the sidelines for a while, so this defense will need to do some reshuffling in his absence. It's a broken arm, and the doctors are saying he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Julian Peterson will be on the sidelines for a while, so this defense will need to do some reshuffling in his absence. It's reported that he's broken his hip, and if that's the case, he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. On to the serious news of the week. Aaron Smith is done for the year, as he'll watch the rest of the season from the sidelines, and they'll be scrambling now to find someone that can fill his shoes. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Julian Peterson is going to be watching from the sidelines for a while, as his injury will deal a major blow to this team. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Buccaneers, Ravens. Chris, Billy Joe McAllister, set to receive the kick at his own 20. Actually will be inside his 20 to the 19. Gets a little wall to the right with a spin move. Now goes back down the left-hand side. And they're sleeping on defense. He could go all the way. 81 yards. The Ravens win this one by the final score of 41-17. Up in the Motor City, Detroit, we had the Lions come away with a 7-point win. Down in Qualcomm Stadium, we had the Chargers walk away with a 6-point victory. The Packers defense held their opponents to under 100 rushing yards in their win at Lambeau Field. The Cowboys lost their last game of the season on the road. The Broncos lost this one, but will stay at number 1 in the AFC West. Raiders, Colts. Edgerrin James would certainly like to help his team get into the end zone. And he's set 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now looks to bounce outside, does so, gets a block, touchdown, 10 yards. The Colts go on to win this by the final score of 14-10. McGuire stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Randy Moss pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Vikings beat the Dolphins. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Richard Siegler will have a new place to call home as he accepts a new contract, 4 years, $2.7 million. Smith will also have a new address for a while as he signs a 4-year contract with the Dolphins. Pierce is on the move. Perhaps not for all that he thought he'd get, but a good deal nonetheless. 5 years, $2.2 million.
Deep in Cajun country in New Orleans, we had the Saints get nipped by 3 points. And in our final game, we had the Rams come away victorious.
All right, Chris, thanks. All right, folks, our playoff picture has now been officially finalized. So let's take a look at it now, shall we? We'll begin with a look at the AFC. Meanwhile, let's take a look at how things stand over in the NFC. So the playoff matchups are set in stone, and we should have a few games that put the Wild into Wild Card Weekend. So that'll do it from here. Boomer, we send it back over to you.
And then there were 12, the playoffs, right around the corner, which means it's time for our regular season awards. But first, my primetime players. The final round of game balls go to these Warriors, each with a standout performance in the final game of the regular season. All right, as promised, here's a look at this year's best of the best, our season-ending NFL award. Steve Air McNair, without a doubt, is going to take home the hardware in this one. You see the numbers on your screen, but numbers really don't tell the whole story. Leadership, work ethic, love of the game, that's what truly makes him stand out. He had, without question, the best year of anyone. LaDainian Tomlinson is definitely the choice here with numbers like that. Say what you want about this being an era of passing, but a big-time running back gets my vote for this year's Offensive Player of the Year. Darren Sharper gets the nod as our Defensive Player of the Year, and I'll tell you what, there was no one better at taking quarterbacks and receivers alike completely out of their game. Great season. Stevenson comes away with the Offensive Rookie of the Year award. While being thrown into the starting running back position straight out of college, all right, it raised some questions, but he silenced everyone with nothing short of a remarkable season. Holmes is our Defensive Rookie of the Year. It's hard to think of another defensive back the last few years that's come in and made this type of impact. He'll be something special down the road. Ricky Williams ran away with the rushing title this year. Talk about a threat out of the backfield, my friends. Finesse, speed, a surprising amount of power, which he used to bowl over the few who actually managed to lay a finger on him. What a year. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.